Now sets its sights on Louisiana with a second landfall just hours away.
And the fact that we still see a radar picture like this almost 5 days after it made landfall is incredible. Thousands of people have been rescued, and now they're crowding into shelters. In fact, the big storylines we're following tonight, Harvey has set a record for rainfall in the continental United States. President Trump visiting Texas to thank responders for their help today, and their work goes on. And a tragic development, as we found out a police officer is among the dead, now blamed on the storm. He died drowning in his cruiser.
Jay Korf here to start our team coverage tonight. Jay?
And the death toll along with the water continues to rise in Texas, and tonight a new development, a curfew, midnight to 5 a.m. to ensure safety in the midst of so much horror. Residents continue to pluck trapped residents from flood-ravaged neighborhoods in southeast Texas.
There they are.
Oh my goodness.
We're coming to get you.
Oh my goodness.
We're coming to get you.
Several grueling days into this nightmare, and residents are still being saved from a savage storm that's dropped nearly 50 inches of rain and claimed multiple lives. Reports vary from 9 dead to dozens of lives lost. 60-year-old Houston police officer Sergeant Steve Perez is among the victims, drowning while driving into work.
It's a tremendously more powerful event than anything anybody alive in Texas has ever seen.
The convention center in Houston is at nearly double capacity with evacuees, and some grocery stores are even rationing purchases. In Humble, Texas, a sobering sight, roads covered in nearly 6 feet of water. Rescuers from Louisiana helped a homeowner who returned on a jet ski to rescue his 7 dogs.
Thank you very much for your help, and God bless you, everybody. You're doing a good job.
President Trump visited Texas today, praising emergency operations officials for their life-saving efforts, calling their work incredible. Reporting live, Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
Jay, thank you. And our newsroom is getting countless stunning images from Texas around the clock. Take a look at this. These National Guard troops, they are sleeping on mattresses at a furniture showroom. You see them there resting between shifts of rescuing people trapped in floodwaters.
The pictures are unbelievable. Also, a rescuer carrying a victim on his back, wading through the water to get to his fellow man to safety and get him on a boat. The owner of that boat went to the area just to help those in need. He said seeing the devastation absolutely touched his heart and made him want to do something.
And 7 is on your side. It's working with the American Red Cross to aid those impacted by the storm. Thanks to your generosity, tonight's phone bank raised more than $40,000 for Harvey relief.
We've got over 1,000 volunteers on site. We've got more streaming in every single day. And frankly, we need your help. We need financial donations. We need to get supplies and resources down there. And anything that can help is going to be a benefit to those that are impacted.
And if you didn't get a chance to call in, don't worry. Go to WJLA.com for information on other reputable groups making a difference there.
You know, there's another easy way to help the victims of Harvey. Just take a ride on Lyft, the rideshare. That rideshare service has added the American Red Cross to its list of charities that you can donate to their Roundup program. You sign up by using your Lyft account, and then they'll round up each of your ride prices up to the next dollar, and then they'll donate the difference to hurricane relief.
And your first forecast from Stormwatch 7, a quick update, 11 o'clock update about Harvey, still a tropical storm. Max winds at 50 miles per hour and about to make a third landfall. So not a good situation down there, but improving for the Houston area. Let's swing things over and talk about our weather. So it was cloudy, it was rainy today, but tomorrow bigger changes are on the way. More sunshine, skies will clear a bit. Highs will make it to around 80 degrees. And after a high temperature today of only 68 at Reagan National, making it the coldest day in August in 25 years, some bigger changes are on the way toward the end of the week. More on that coming up in just a few minutes. Jonathan?
Steve, we'll see you then. Thanks. You know, we're watching very closely the impact of Hurricane Harvey all around the clock. In fact, we have a live report coming up for you from Houston. That's at 11:15. And Steve returns with the very latest on the storm's path at 11:20. Now, there are updates around the clock. We put them on our website for you. It's WJLA.com. You can always sign up, too, for text alerts at WJLA.com/text. Anytime there's breaking news, it comes right to your phone or your pad.
An update from the military now. Transgender troops will be allowed to continue serving in the military pending a study by experts. That is the announcement tonight from Defense Secretary James Mattis. It buys time for the Pentagon to determine the future of thousands of transgender troops who are already serving. This comes after last week President Trump placed a ban on transgender service members.
I'm Michelle Marsh at the live desk with new developments tonight. 19 people have been indicted on charges stemming from that violent clash outside the Turkish ambassador's residence. And that includes 15 Turkish security officials. This is what happened when Turkish security officials clashed with protesters back in May. It sparked outrage in our area, including calls from a Virginia representative asking that the Turkish ambassador be expelled. All 19 defendants were indicted today on a charge of conspiracy to commit a crime of violence, which could carry up to a 15-year prison sentence. Many face additional charges on top of that, which could include jail time if convicted. At the live desk, I'm Michelle Marsh.
Michelle, thank you. In developing now, a terrifying sight on Metro, a gunman shooting down an escalator. Police say this is a neighborhood fight that made its way to the Columbia Heights Metro station. It was late last Friday afternoon. The good news, no one was hurt in all this, but police are now searching for the gunman and also asking anyone with information on this to come forward.
And Metro Police also want you to see this video. Watch closely. They say this woman threw a cup of urine on a Metro bus driver. Tom Rousey with this investigation that's going on right now. And Tom, this is disgusting.
It's awful, Jonathan. You know what happened was there was a Metro bus. It was on Benning Road, and it made a left turn onto Minnesota Avenue here. Now, in surveillance video at this point, you see a woman near the front of the bus waiting to get off. When the bus gets to this stop, she does get off, but before that, she does this.
In Metro surveillance video, you see the bus stop, then the woman turns and hurls a cup of her own urine on the driver. She then takes off running. When they see the